Let me do with fine. What is client server architecture? Anyone can explain why do we need a client server architecture? Which I already explained in many of places. What is client server architecture? Anybody? Feel free to talk.
Will send the request, client will send a request to server to get
Okay.
the response along with the identity value. After that, if the response is okay, then client will send again one more request along with ID, so that server will identify this is the correct request. Further request we need to process.
Absolutely correct. See, client server architecture is something like you make a request from your browser. The browser will send a request. The corresponding server will detect that request and process the request, generate a response, and send it back to the client. This is called client server architecture. When you do a client server architecture, there are two ways where you build logic. One is client browser, you can build a logic. Client browser, we can build a logic. Second thing is web server, we can build a logic. Okay. What logic we can build in client and what logic we can build in client server? Anyone can tell me? Any idea? What type of logic you can build in client? What type of logic you can build in server? Think about it. You guys are already know something, right? Think about it. I will explain if it is wrong also. Think on that, everybody.
Server is a logic because corresponding to business logic, and browser it has cookies like storage and
Okay.
thing,
The
validations.
first thing is design a view, right? Design a HTML layout. Is it correct?
Yes.
Second point is client side validation. Will you all agree? For example, you have a form which you are going to enter form data like product name, product cost, product image. When you click a submit, I want to build a logic saying that user not entered a product name, user not entered a product image. Those client side validations will be happen in the front. To do that, here you required a JavaScript. You required a JavaScript. Design HTML, you require HTML and CSS. Do you all agree? Do you all agree with this?
Yes.
Everybody. So, sir, I want to build a UI which interact with APIs. How to do this? There are two ways I can do. One is using jQuery. The first point is 1.3.1 using jQuery. Before Angular or React comes in, using jQuery, we can call APIs. Okay, jQuery is built with JavaScript. Okay, jQuery basically built with JavaScript, but it will not help the UI. It will not help the UI to render. Only the data. It will help only to get data from the API. You all clear with this? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Everybody clear? It will only get data from the API. But if you look into here, in 2000, 2017 and 18, Google, Facebook come up with React.js, wherein Google, Twitter, I'm not sure Twitter or Microsoft, but I'm saying Twitter come up with Angular.js. Do you all remember this as a version 1.0? I got my point. This is purely with Java jQuery based Angular. This was purely developed using jQuery. But users are defining very comfortable, not comfortable, because jQuery has a lot of JavaScript code. Immediately, Angular team thought to come up with Angular 2.0 version where programming languages TypeScript. Do you all understand? You no need to learn jQuery. If you no need to learn JavaScript. You just learn TypeScript, which will help me to build Angular-based application. Or you got my point? It is similar to your C#.NET code. And TypeScript is similar to C#. People won't say that. People know C#.NET can easily learn because it is equivalent to C#. How many of you know C#? How many of you don't know C#? Can you tell me? Can you rise? How many of you know C#? How many of you don't know C#? I believe most of you people know C#. At least Java programming, server-side programming, or C# programming, you guys know, which is equivalent to that. No need to worry JavaScript. How this TypeScript can execute in the browser? TypeScript, see, you writing a code in TypeScript. Where this TypeScript will run? Can anyone tell me? Is it boring?
In
Is it
console.
boring? Everybody, is it boring? Where TypeScript will execute?
Browser engine.
Come again?
Browser engine.
TypeScript will execute in the browser. TypeScript
Browser
will execute in the
JavaScript.
browser.
Sir, I have
Before
question.
executing in browser, it automatically convert into JavaScript. It will automatically
Sir, one query.
convert into
Able to
the
hear me?
JavaScript. What will happen? Yes.
Sir, myself Ganesh.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, my question is browser will understand HTML code. It won't convert, just it will populate the results. As per my knowledge. Just correct me if I wrong.
Come again. Can you tell me once again?
Browser will understand HTML content. What are the language we can write? But finally, the the CLR will convert in the machine level language. After that, the browser will understand only HTML code. Apart from that, nothing will understand browser side. This is my understanding.
100% you are right.
Then here the thing
Wait,
is
let me finish. See, this is one side of the coin. If you look into other side of the coin, browser. If you write any HTML, CSS, JavaScript within a browser, you have an interpreter. Whatever the tags you are writing, with the help of interpreter, converting the tags into HTML. Then only browser can able to generate a DOM, which is called document object model. Got the point, Ganesh?
okay. Yes.
Whenever the server sends you the, for example, let me open up Paint. See here, this is my web server, Ganesh. Okay. This web server will will generate a HTML. Right? And send response back to browser. Right? Okay.
Yes.
This browser will call, this is my client browser. Okay. This is my client browser. Will this HTML can easily understand by browser? No,
Yes.
it is not. What will happen is, I'll tell you. First step, accept HTML. Okay. And then using interpreter, validate the HTML tags. And then generate the DOM. Got the point? When I say DOM, document object model, the DOM has header and body, head tag and body tag. Ganesh, you got the point?
Yes.
Now you understand, right? So
Yes.
anything you write in the client browser and render, there should be an interpreter, which the interpreter can easily convert the programming language into corresponding stuff. See, in programming language like C#, Java, Python, you have a compiler, right? Why do we need a compiler? Converting that language
Converting
into
high level language to machine level language.
Machine level language. Similar fashion, in the browser, intermediate does that. Interpreter will does that. Because the HTML tags you are passing, it is basically a high level language where my browser cannot understand. You got the point? To make that understandable, HTML tags will be converted with the help of interpreter. Do you all agree with this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Will you agree with this?
Yes, sir. It's true.
Okay. Come again. See, this is how it will happen. So now come to the point here. That's what I told. The TypeScript has a compiler. What will happen in the browser? It automatically convert into JavaScript. This JavaScript easily understandable by browser interpreter. Got the point? You write code in TypeScript, but it finally convert into JavaScript. You are not writing a code in JavaScript. You are writing a code in TypeScript. The TypeScript automatically convert into JavaScript. That is the idea behind of Angular. That is your first point. Angular using a programming language called TypeScript, which is similar to C# or Java. Because TypeScript, everything will be treated as a class. In TypeScript, every functionality, I will explain, don't worry about it. I will definitely show you. Functionality will be considered as a class. Clear my point? So what a class can contain? Basically, what a class can contain? Method
Data.
and variable.
Yes.
Any class you take, except these two things, is there any other thing is available? Either you need to hold the data or you need to execute the data, right? Perform some operation on the data. Any class, forget about OOPS concept. To take any class, let's take an example of adding two number. For adding two number in a class, what you will do? You will create a class called add. You will create a class called add.
Okay.
This is your class, right? In this class, you want to perform addition of two numbers. So what you will do? You will declare a variable int first number. And then int second number, right? And to execute this class, these numbers, these variables, what you will do? Void add is a method, right? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Here you will
It's
simply
written
say
to,
what?
it's written to not a void, sir. It's int. It's a
No.
method.
That is okay. You can see. You can put your result, or simply you can declare a variable result equal to something like that. Okay. Int result equal to first number plus second number. Is there any other thing apart from this you are going to do in this class?
Nothing.
Either you perform operation or you hold data. That is the only purpose a class has been available, right? If you take any real time, this is the way, right? You do right coding. Is there any other thing apart from that you are going to perform? Guys, you have to tell me. Anybody apart from Ishwar?
No.
That's all. TypeScript is similar to this. TypeScript is a class which will hold either variables or methods. So if I know C# or Java, can I learn TypeScript? Say yes or no?
No.
No. Why?
Uh, Sorry. Come again. Just put your question.
If I know C# or Java, can I learn TypeScript?
Yes.
That's all. That's all Angular. But here in Angular, we talk about components. What is component? It is a reusable placeholder to build a corresponding UI. You got my point. See, let's give me an example. Why I am using Angular. Let's take an example of a page. See, this is my entire page, which you are going to load. Okay. Now, when I create a web page, you need to have a header and footer. Am I right or wrong? Do you need a header and footer or not?
Yes. Required.
Required. So this is my header and this is my footer, right? Do I need a menu, site navigation menu? See, think here, this is my header. Okay. Listen carefully. This is most important. This is my footer. Okay. And then, do I need to do any functionality? Do I need to add a side menu? Here I have a side menu. Something like that. I have a side menu. Like about, home, everything. When you click on home, here the UI need to be changed. When you click on about, UI need to be changed. And I'm using now in the side menu, I need to have a home menu, footer menu, content menu, everything. What will happen? I don't want to load the entire page. Only this portion should be loaded dynamically. You all understand?
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
typical .NET, what will happen? Entire page will be get loaded. But using Angular, I'm going to load only this portion.
Sir, question
Even though
here.
I click on side menu, only this portion will be get rendered. Yes, please, Ganesh.
We have a user controls is there, right? In this case, I can use in the .NET side user control is also possible, right?
No, in user control also, you need, it is not dynamic in nature, right? You have to implement Ajax. Then only that user control will be get refreshed.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, got it. Right, right. Correct.
Right. Without an Ajax, you can't able to do that user control. You even,
Yes, yes.
all right?
Yes,
Either
sir. It's
Ajax
a
or jQuery you need to implement on top of
routing.
it.
It's a
Yes.
routing concept.
Yes.
Single
But
page
here
routing.
in Angular, this will not change. Only this portion will get changed. That's why what their Angular is telling is header is a component, side menu is an individual component, footer is an individual component. This body will be a component dynamically render. If I click on home component will render. If I click on contact component will be render. If I click on about component will be get. Do you all understand what is component based architecture? Please say yes or no. Do you all understand what is component based architecture? Sushma, Sai, Ramesh, Pratibha, Amar. Guys, unmute and talk, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You all understand component based architecture? My
Yes.
component based architecture means dynamically you are going to load a component in this body portion. Let's take an example. Let me prove you. See, you are trying to click a side menu of home. The moment you click on a side menu, your home detail will be displayed here. Moment I click on a contact menu, contact detail will be displayed here. But this header will not change. This footer will not change. This menu will not change. Only the change will happen here. Or you got my point? So that is the reason people are going for Angular or React. Why? Because Angular React is nothing but a component based architecture. Or you got my point? So Angular and React is a component based architecture. 1.3 Angular is built based on component based architecture. What is a component? Anybody can tell me what is component? A component is nothing but combination of HTML, CSS, and TypeScript. Fine. which is similar to ASP.NET Web Application or Java. If you create ASP.NET application, what will happen? I will have .aspx file. I will have .aspx.cs file. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
The same thing happening in here. HTML, CSS, TypeScript. What is the difference? In ASPX, everything will be rendered from your server and it will return you an HTML output. Whereas in Angular, this everything will be executed in your client browser. It will not execute in your server. Even though you deployed the application in server, it will take all the files. Execution happen in your browser end. I will show you that. I will prove you. You all understand, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
Amar, Brijesh, Tejas,
Yes, sir. Understand.
everybody understand, right? So this is called Angular. Now, sir, how to create Angular based application? Let's do a small typical programming, okay? To set up Angular, to set up and develop Angular based application, we need to install Visual Studio Code editor first. Visual Studio Code editor first. How to do that Visual Studio Code editor? Go to browser, because it was not there in my system. I'm going to show you. Visual Studio Code download. Now go to here. Just take Windows. Now it is getting downloaded. Now you see it is getting downloaded or not?
Downloading.
Then go to full download. Go to folder. Try to install Visual Studio Code first. First I will execute, right click, run as administrator. Yes. Okay. Just accept the license. Next. Next. Create a short, don't create a short menu folder. No, I don't want. Next. Create a desktop icon, which is always a better. Open code with Windows Explorer directly on context menu. Not required. Open code action to Windows Explorer file context menu. Not required. Just click next. Install.
Nothing, sir. Just click on all the install, sir.
What will happen? Visual Studio Code Editor will be installed. Now finish. Now you all able to see my Visual Studio Code here.
Yes.
And then go to view. You see there is a appearance. In that you will see color background I need to change. Okay, this
Not
one
here, sir.
No, it is here only. Appearance lone untadi. White background we can change. Or you can search here.
Left unta, sir. Left lo, sir. Left lo the last icon, sir.
Which one? This one now?
No, left lo last
This one.
icon.
These are all extensions. Settings,
1 second.
profiles.
Okay, yes.
There you go. Settings, snippets. No, this is something different. Okay, we'll do later. Don't worry. I'll change it. Now I done this. Okay. Then what you need to do to install Angular. Second thing, this is step 1. Okay. To install Angular, we need to install Angular. We need to download Node.js executable. Okay, so for what I will do, I'll go back in the same browser, Node.js. Teja, okay, who is Teja? Who is that stupid man? Hello? Node.js. Now go back, click on this. And download. Click on Windows installer. Okay, what will happen? It will bring you the installer, and this MSI, next, accept, next, just put everything. Okay, don't say anything. Everything will be installed in your local disk. Okay, documentation, shortcuts, everything. Click next. Automatically install the necessary tools when it has been installed chocolate script. Okay, next, install. What will happen? It will install everything for you. After installing, finish. Press click. PowerShell also get installed on its own. So now PowerShell will be get installed. Okay. Now once you've done that, okay. Now go back. Go back to your editor. Go to file. Open a folder. Select a folder position. Okay. Under E, microservice, say Angular. Okay. And select that open folder. Now you are in Angular folder. Say yes. And then go to your PowerShell window. This is your PowerShell command prompt. Where is your PowerShell command prompt? Yes. In this PowerShell command prompt, cd dot dot cd dot dot cd dot dot, and then go back microservice Narendra microservices. Just go here, copy this, cd, enter. Now I got the location. Everybody clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Here you have to say npm install at Angular/CLI at 17 version. What running script for this mission is sorry, I forgot this command. How to enable the script? There is a command you need. Okay, I'll give you in 2 minutes. Let me open.
CLI at the rate, give the space, sir.
No. PowerShell admin permission.
Sir, you can do it in
Not this one. 1 second. What is the command it is saying? Unorth security error, right?
you can install through VS Code.
Can we use the command prompt?
No. I'll come back. Give me 2 minutes. There is a small command we need to enable. Microsoft, set execute. This one we need to run. Set execution policy we need to run. How to execute, how to set. Yeah, now it will work. npm install. Let me go take Angular guide docs. Yeah, this is the one we need to use. npm install -g at Angular /CLI at 17 version, because currently it is going on 19 version, so we are going to use 17 version. Just click enter. Why da?
So we need to add file path, that folder path.
Sir, change the folder path.
No, not that one. No, policy was not set properly.
Sir, why we are using the PowerShell directly? We can use the command prompt also fine, na?
PS1 file we have to delete, I think, sir.
No problem. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, now directly.
Yeah, PM. But that is not the right way. We need to use in PowerShell. I'll come back on that. npm install. Yeah. -g at Angular/CLI at 70. See, now it is downloading. But it should download from this one. Okay, this mark will not go R151, that color. Someone can erase that.
I think whoever did that one, they only permission, I think.
It's a nonsense, man. Some nonsense came and did that. Leave it, Amar.
Okay.
It has to install. It will take, yeah. It is directly downloading all Angular packages, and done, everything is done. Now go back to here in the Visual Studio code editor, under terminal, new terminal. Simply say the command go to the directory. Which directory? Angular. So within Angular folder, ng new Angular 1 example. Enter.
In environment dot variable, we have to set
No. Sir.
path.
Sir, 1 minute. 1 minute. Change the PowerShell to command prompt. Now it will work.
Why?
Here, I know that one. In the command prompt, yes. Here, just change that one. Now it will work. Yeah, change. Just give the command syntax. Engineering application.
Arrow keep key up and keep key down.
Not required.
No, we have to
ng
set
is not
in
required. No, ng is not.
environment variable. We have to set path, npm path.
Not required.
Sir, can you check your node version? Node -v.
Angular version, how do I check?
no.
NG version, right?
NG, yes.
(17.3) Current version is not supported by Angular.
I think whatever you download the Angular CLI and Node you have installed the latest version. I think both are matched. Then only it will work. I think. Can you please do the Node.js also same version?
Which version node I need?
Node-v. Can you please check the Node-v? You will now come. I think you are doing the 20 version or something.
22.
Yeah,
But I
that's
need to
the.
download 10, 20, I believe.
Can you please the same? Yeah. Can you? Yeah, here there.
Hello. Hello. What's క్లాస్ కూడా అయిపోయింది క్లాస్ కూడా అయిపోయిందా క్లాస్ కూడా అయిపోయింది
Satya,
సారీ సార్
no, I need to uninstall this Node.js version. I have to go back and uninstall.
Sir, you can download through VS Code itself, sir, in terminal. It's easy to install everything.
I simply go here, remove. Actually, ng command should execute. Because of the Node.js not supporting, it is not working. Done. Now go back, take this one, install. Next. It will work. Finish. Now come down. See, it got 20. Now you try enter. Let it be install first CLI. The moment you install CLI, you see there is a files will come here. Now ng new Angular 17 examples. Now it is asking my CSS file. I'm go down, I'm selecting SAS. I just simply say route enable. I will tell all these things next session. Enter. See, entire project will be downloaded. Will you all able to see this? Everybody.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
But still it is downloading because it has to download Node.js. Wait. Still going on. NPM packages is downloading from the Angular.
It will take little bit time.
Because it has to download 560 packages.
Yes, yes.
Done. Ganesh, you got the point? Sushma?
Yes.
Sushma,
Sir.
do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you this video. You go through it once again. There are a couple of confusion happened in last 15 minutes, right? You go through it so that you will understand how to rectify. It is taking time. Without that, we cannot proceed further. Now here, you simply use CLS and there CD Angular 17 examples. Okay. So you always come here as a position, not here. Okay. So you have to position here in this. Let's complete this. This guy is still installing.
Hello, sir. Meanwhile, I can ask one question.
Yeah, please.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So, if we check na, Node has taken 22 version, right? And Angular like showing the 17. So that is I'm confused actually.
See, Angular 17 will support Node 20, not 22. Because when they are building application on Angular 17 version, they are used Node version as 20, not 22. Right now, the latest Node version is 22. That is why the latest Node version is not supporting on Angular 17 version. Got the point, Pratibha?
Yeah, I got it. But Node, there is the packages only.
See, Node basically all these modules and packages are comes from Node.js.
Right.
All these packages are available in Node. The one which right now installing, right? npm. See, installing packages npm, right? This is comes from the Node.
Yeah.
This framework is designed by Angular, but to work on this framework, I need Node packages.
Okay.
Or you got my point?
Yes,
So
yes.
that this Node module is derived from Node Package Manager, which I installed.
Okay.
Whenever I build this application, this Node module need to be downloaded and it will be ready for development.
Okay.
I will tell you something like in Java or C Sharp, you use imports, right? Package imports.
Yes.
Why are you using an import java.util or C# system library, which are inbuilt in the C#, so that you can able to build application, right?
All right.
Similar fashion, node module is something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, these are all the common libraries. These libraries, whenever you require in your code, you need to use that node module.
Okay. Okay.
You got the point?
Yes. Yes. I got it. It's a okay. Node will be the more greater than Angular CLI.
It's not like that. Nothing is C. Node is not greater. Node is the pack. See, let's take an example. You want to construct a building. When you construct a building, what is the required parameters to start work on it?
Constructor.
You want to construct a building.
Okay.
Before you construct, you need bricks.
Yes. Yes.
Without a brick, you can't do it, right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Without cement or without sand, you can't able to do it, right?
Right.
So node is something like that. If you want to build an Angular application, it is a basic ingredients.
Okay.
Now you understand?
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Let's see ng server. It is not recognized. Why? PowerShell of it. CD CLS CD Angular 17 examples. CLS ng server. ng is not recognized of CMD.
So that is I'm saying in environment.variable now we need to set the path or hit the command npm start. But it will get the error, so we need to set in the environment.variable.
Which environment.variable?
Environment.variable. We have to go into settings.
Not actually. I never did that earlier.
Okay.
I never did that earlier. Something.
Okay, but if we check this error now, so in Google also they told ki we need to set the path in environment variable.
No. 1 second. npm build. I'll check this tomorrow. Okay, guys.
Okay, no worry. Yes.
Brijesh, Ishwar, Ganesh, Manikanta.
Okay, sir, sure. Thank you.
Okay, yes. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.